North Korea could turn to dealing deadly crystal meth to fund its weapons programs. Regime may seek to copy the Taliban in Afghanistan by selling illegal drugs to the West to fund his cash-strapped government and avoid international sanctions, Loretta Napoleoni said. The Economist, who is also a specialist on terrorism financing, warned could easily become the world's largest producer of highly addictive methamphetamine, commonly known as crystal meth. The powerful stimulant is a class A drug in the UK, and long-term use can leave addicts suffering from a raft of serious mental health problems ranging from paranoia and delusions to severe psychosis. And by selling the deadly drug through the dark web, which allows buyers to remain anonymous and buy illicit substances through eBay-style marketplaces, Pyongyang could earn millions to fund its nuclear and ballistic missile programs. Writing in her new book, North Korea, The Country We Love to Hate, Ms. Napoleoni said, if in 2018 the economic sanctions begin to bind and the best services that North Korean hackers could perform for their country is to offer access to the dark net to conduct illegal activities. Trade in crystal meth or methamphetamine, for example, is worth several $billions. It is easy to produce, and at the moment the biggest producer is situated in Myanmar, but a state actor like North Korea could easily rival such output. Kim's regime is resorting to increasingly creative and desperate measures to avoid a growing list of crippling sanctions aimed at isolating the rogue state and strangling the funds it needs to develop its arsenal of nuclear weapons. Recent actions by North Korean hackers include: the ill-gotten cash is then routed back to Pyongyang through a shady network of banks, businesses and shell companies. North Korea has a long history of making and exporting crystal meth, which is relatively easy to produce. In 2010, Chinese police seized $60 million worth of the drug, which investigators believed was only a fraction of the total it ships around the globe. But in 2013, a report by the U.S. State Department concluded North Korea had stopped, or at least sharply reduced, its production of the drug. However, last year, reports from South Korea suggested the rogue state had reopened its meth labs. Speaking in an interview, Ms. Napoleoni said, "I think if they are pushed to the corner they will of course use these kind of instruments in order to survive. If we have new production in a country which is officially accepting it as a source of business, they'll flood the market, with terrible consequences, and this is exactly what's happened with the Taliban." Afghanistan is the world's largest exporter of heroin, and the terrorist group is heavily involved in the manufacture and refining of the highly addictive drug.